We interviewed a child from each grade level, kindergarten through 6th grade, about their technology use, and here's what they had to say. So tell me your name and what grade you're in. Okay. How much time do you play at home on video games or on the computer? Okay. How much time do you spend in your class? Do you do anything in your class with computer games or anything? No? You play computer at school? Okay. Do you think it would be more fun if you played computer games at school? It would? Okay, well that's all. Thank you. Alright, so tell us your name and what grade you're in.
I'm first year.
So how much time a day do you think you spend playing video games and playing on the computer?
I play video games a lot and computer a little bit.
Now, how much time a day do you spend in school doing those things?
A little bit.
Do you think you'd like learning better if you got to play video games and play on the computer?
Yes.
Thank you for your time, Evan.
Tell me what grade you're in and what's your name.
My name is Emma, and I'm in 2nd grade.
Okay. How much time do you play on the computer or video games every day? Do you spend like an hour or like how long? Do you think?
15 minutes.
15 minutes? Do you play video games and stuff at school?
My computer is not bad.
What computer games do you play?
Maybe some primary games.
Do you think that you would like school more if you played more computer games, or do you like when you just do work?
More computer games.
More computer games? Okay.
Hi, what's your name?
Nathan.
What grade are you in?
3rd.
So how much time a day do you think you spend playing video games and playing on the computer and things like that?
I play my video games and my tablet a lot.
Now, how much time do you spend playing video games and using a computer at your school?
Not often. Sometimes.
Do your teachers use any sort of technology, like a smartboard or anything, to teach you?
Sometimes.
Now, if your teachers used video games and other technology to teach you, do you think you would like school better?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Nathan.
Hey,
Hey,
tell me what your name and what grade you're in.
I'm Blake Harrison. I am 4th grade.
How much time do you think you spend on the computer or video games at home?
About 1 hour.
About 1 hour? How much time do you think you spend at school playing video games or on the computer?
About 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes. Would you enjoy learning more if computers and video games were used more at school?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, come.
Alright, now tell us your name and what grade you're in.
My name is Brandon, and I'm in 5th.
Now, how much technology do you think you use each day?
Probably when I get home from school, probably not a whole lot. But probably when I play games, it's probably a lot.
So you play a lot of video games?
Sometimes I go outside, but yeah.
So how much technology do you use in school?
Not just a little bit.
Do your teachers use any sort of technology, like a smartboard?
Yeah.
How often do they use that?
Not a whole lot.
Now, do you think if your teachers use the smartboard more and incorporated more technology that you would like school more?
Probably.
All right, thank you for your time, Brandon. Hi, tell us your name and what grade you're in.
Tristan, I'm in 6th grade.
On a daily basis, how much technology would you say you use?
A lot.
Now, how about in school?
Only in math. I only use technology on math a lot. smartboard.
So your teachers only use it?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you use any sort of technology? Like, do you use video games to learn or a computer or anything during the school day?
Just smartboard.
So your teacher mainly uses it, you don't get to interact with it very much? Now, if your teachers use more technology, do you think learning would be more fun?
Yes.
All right, thank you for your time, Tristan.
With how much time children are spending using technology, don't you think teachers should be incorporating it into the classroom?
People might argue that since we are already spending so much time using technology, it shouldn't be in their school as well.
However, that's exactly why it should be.
We need to utilize the fact that they know so much about technology and to incorporate it into our schools.
It's something that children already know how to use, probably better than we do, and we can use that knowledge to engage them in the classroom and enhance their learning experience.
After all, we owe it to the children to use any means necessary to make sure they develop a love of learning. And since technology is such a big part of their lives, don't you think it should be that means?